So you said there was a reconciliation.
So,
okay, go ahead.
Fast forward, it's Verona, New York. It's become a pretty big casino. I was there when it just started with ESPN. We did a lot of shows there, Friday Night Fights, lot. And it was the Turning Stone Casino in Verona, New York.
Yep.
We're doing a show up there. It was Mike Tyson Promotions. Tyson had, for a little while, had become a promoter. Not really, because somebody was paying him to use his name. And it didn't, I don't know how long the company lasted, not too long. But, they had the date. They had that show. And Tyson was there. Again, it was under his banner, right? Tyson Promotions, or Iron Mike Promotions, if I remember correctly. And he's there in the house. I'm not thinking about it really, to be honest.
Yep.
And I'm doing this show. I'm on the air, live, calling the fights. And all of a sudden, all of a sudden my producer says, "Listen, Ted," and I'm in the middle of calling a fight.
He's talking to you over in your headphones.
Yeah, my headphones. And I'm like, you could do a talk back. So you could hit the talk back, but I can't do the talk back because I'm talking. So the producer comes on, great man. Great man. And anyway, he's not with us, so he was a hell of a man. So I'm doing the broadcast, and all of a sudden he says, "Teddy, don't want to." He was the best. He goes, "Don't want to, throw you distract you in any way," but and I'm listening, like, what is he saying? Like, I'm trying to call this fight. A left hook is coming, whatever. Teddy, I don't want to distract you, nothing, but I just want to tell you, Mike Tyson's behind you.
You don't want to distract me?
He was the best. Ken.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson's behind you. We're here if you need us. Like, what? Do I need to? Should I send somebody down? I said, I'm like, I'm waiting to get to the talk back where I could, anybody got a pipe? So I'm, again, being a pro, like you talk about doing what you got to do and handling the moment. And so I keep doing the broadcast, and, now I know now he's giving me more information. Teddy, he wants to talk to you. He wants to, he picked a hell of a moment, right? But, you know what I mean? Maybe that was part of it. Again, we always talk the truth either way, even if it comes back and slaps me. And I have to say, I was an idiot. Then I got to be able to take that too. And, but we're being told by his people, he wants to apologize to you. And it's a lot to digest while you're on the air,
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
And the first part is he's standing behind you. Like, I wanted to hear, and I couldn't, but there was a part of me that wanted to say, which side? Like, is he behind my right shoulder or my left?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give me more information. Don't just tell me Tyson's behind me. That's how you're thinking.
Yeah.
So, anyway, here we are on the air. So the producer, great producer, handles it really well because he don't know what's coming. He says, Teddy, he wants to, he gives me the info. He says he wants to apologize. He's behind you. So, it's up to you. Do whatever you want. You're free to do whatever. So here I am on the air. I don't know this is going to happen, but your nature takes over. Your instincts take over. So I get up. I turn around. I'm trying to remember if the round was still going on or if it was a break in the round. I'm not sure. Maybe it was a break in the round. We had waited long enough for the round to end. Or the fight to end, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I get up. I turn around. And there he is. And like I said, I've been already told that he wants to, say he's sorry. And, he didn't waste time. There he is, standing right there. And he just said, I want to shake your hand. No, he said, I'm sorry. Hey, it takes a man to do that, because, a lot of people said, some people said, why'd you shake his hand? But you do what you want to do and what you call it. You can't be perfect. I don't know if it's the right decision, but you want to make what you think is the right decision for everything that it represents for yourself, your family. Yeah, it's not just for you. And because it impacted my family, not just me. And so to me, a lot of people ask, was he sincere? Do you think he was sincere? Was it it's a fair question. Do you think it was a TV moment? Was this, that? Listen, my answer then was my answer now. I don't know. All I know is you have to trust something for yourself and make a decision. And what I felt was, number one, I don't know how sincere it was, but I felt that it was. And number two, if a man is man enough to come back to you, he doesn't have to. When he comes back to you and he says, I'm sorry for what I did. He actually said, I'm sorry, I was wrong. And if a man comes back and is man enough, at least that's the way that's all you can judge it by. You can't go break it down and say, but did he do it for the, at that moment, I believe what he was saying. And it takes something to do that. It does. It takes something to do that on his part. To say that, to put himself in that position. And I just felt, because I did think it. Because I think about, what I'm going to do and not do or whatever. Because I always was afraid of living with what I do. That's one of the reasons why I was able to do certain things when I didn't want to be in situations where I had to do something or face it. I was scared to death. But I was more scared to death of how I would feel the next day if I didn't. I was scared of that. Actually, I was petrified of that. It felt like death. Anyway, I thought, if he's putting his hand out, man enough to put his hand out, I think I should be decent enough, man enough, whatever word, to make a decision quick, and I accept it or not. And I put my hand out, I accepted. He hugged me. And that's when he said to me, I'm sorry, I was wrong. And it felt, I don't know. I can't tell you, it made up or did this, or because we were way past that. We were 100 million miles past that by now. And all I could tell you is, I don't know, like some people say, somebody dies, you get closure, finally through something, whatever, or you try to get it, whatever. You go through that, whatever. He said it, and it felt real, it felt sincere. And I don't know, you could say it don't mean nothing, but it meant something. It's like I appreciated it.